Ladies and mostly gentlemen, today we're going to talk about a PTR change that popped up on MMO Champion. But before we begin, I just want to let you know this video will contain my opinion. And if you don't agree with it, that's absolutely fine. Just drop a comment below and let me know how wrong or right I am. And that's how this all works, really. That's kind of the point of the comment section. So if you didn't know already, Blizzard added a ton of legendaries in the game for level 110 players for all classes. The amount of legendaries per class varies quite a bit, with druids having way more than demon hunters, for example. You can only equip 2 of these legendaries at one time. Pretty much all the new legendaries are obtained with a very low drop rate. So as of the live game in 7.3.2, you have 14 ways to obtain a Legion legendary. These include dungeon bosses, raid bosses, world bosses, emissary caches, arena wins, rated and unrated battleground wins, PvP strong boxes, mythic plus weekly caches, rare mobs, treasures, Blingatron 6000 gift packages, yep, that's actually a thing, relinquished gear tokens, Paragon reputation bags, and lesser and greater Argus invasion point bosses. As of right now, all new legendaries come in at item level 1000, but previous to that they would drop at 910 or 940 or 970, and have been upgradable during every major patch of Legion. The upgrade system is just a simple quest to obtain 50 Awakening Essences, which will give you an item to upgrade a specific legendary, which is fine. These essences are obtained by the following: 20 from weekly Mythic Plus chests, 3 to 6 per boss per week on all versions of Vantaurus, 4 to 10 per emissary cache, 5 per daily Legion heroic dungeon, and 7 from the weekly PvP rewards, i.e. earn 1500 honor in 2s, 3s and raid battlegrounds. So if you do everything on that list, you should be earning around 175 essences per week on average, so remember that number. So now, with the latest PTR patch of 7.3.5, Blizzard are adding a new catch-up mechanic for legendary items, and this is through a vendor of all things. The way this will work is that you purchase a purified Titan essence for 175 Awakening Essences. So in theory, you could potentially be obtaining a brand new legendary item every week. Now I don't know how a newer player feels about this, but as an old school player who sees legendaries in such high regard considering the history in the game, I'm not that happy about it. Honestly, I was never happy with them using the name Legendary in the first place. Why not like Epic Plus or something? Because calling it a Legendary just shits over other legendaries of the past in my opinion, which is never good. But don't get me wrong, I'm probably looking at this in a negative light, and some of you may be rejoicing at this decision, especially considering this is now the wind down time for the expansion. I just don't like the fact that some players would have been farming for legendaries in all of the 14 ways for the entire expansion, only to be told that you can do some farming for a week or two and have 100% to get one. In fact, you now even have a higher chance to get one as they're not removing the previous methods, so in theory you could run into a new legendary while grinding for the Awakening Essences. Whatever next. Don't be surprised if a new vendor pops up in Stormwind soon, selling all the previous expansion legendaries of the game for time walking badges or something, just so everyone gets a chance to experience life with the Hand of Ragnaros. Obviously that was a joke, so don't take that too seriously. Anyway guys, that's pretty much all I've got to say for this one. I'm sorry if it came off a bit ranty, and I would love to know what you guys think of this change coming in the new patch, whether or not it's a good or a bad decision on their part. Also let me know if you're an old school player or a new school player. It'll be interesting to see the difference in opinion. So before I go, I'd like to give a massive shout out to our amazing patrons and YouTube sponsors. You guys are awesome. And if you'd like to support the channel in that way, links are down below. So leave a like on the video if you liked it guys, and subscribe if you haven't. Also, come join us on Discord, the link is in the description. And with that, I'll see you next time.